This daddy is what? Daddy 69?
No idea.
Used to be a Telanus Hammer. Oh ho, even you got the live button.
Yep. The things you do for survival. और भी काफी टूर्नामेंट्स चल रहे हैं. Casting Valor Cup Championship ही है ना? This would suit. Yellow. Should I put that overlay? Be right back. मेरे में है और नहीं है. Should I do something about this be right back or what? I think it's almost time. Teams should be ready. Look up. Hey, May has become my social media manager guy.
Sorry, I am the worst social media manager.
Doesn't matter. Do it. Do it for a country.
I am the worst. Arey, just find a girl to do it, you'll get a lot more.
Damn. Someone knows about real life.
For example, me giving place with some girl.
Wow. Nacroth will be 50% off. I think that's for vouchers, right? Waiting for teams. An admin declined? Why?
But the lobby, he must be Professor's stream ka lobby. Maybe our lobby has not been made yet.
Nine casting this today. Come join. Support your best Indian teams. This general chat in AOV is always thriving.
Especially Indian servers.
हाँ, एशिया में ऐसा नहीं होता क्या?
Asia mein it's just everybody asking like for like. यहाँ भी same है, but at least there's some other things going on all the time.
Lamao.
It's either people asking like for like, नहीं तो in languages we don't understand.
Watch my history though. Oh, 4-5.
So finals is not today or what?
No, today is like semi-finals. This is between PUP versus I
So
think.
finals is tomorrow.
Uh, I actually don't know what happens. I think
They
Chief.
should, I guess, they'll finish the finals also today only.
Like best of three. It's is there today. I think after that, someone at 9 will go for that. Let's see what happens. I'm just waiting. CA maze do not disturb mode is on. Wow.
Oh wait. Mm, invite. Why are there no spectators available in this?
There are.
No, there was no spectator option to shift to. I don't mind playing for them, but then they blame me for losing.
Hmm. Taylor Clash announcements. Make lobby, bro. Ah, I made.
There is a separate COT for Bangladesh or Nepal.
Yeah, like there was a huge tournaments for like.
Alright,
Uh,
then why don't they just merge those three?
no idea. अरे रोहन आ क्यों नहीं रहा है बताओ रोहन.
Where are the rest of the people? आएंगे slowly and slowly people will tune in.
Yep, big boys
Up
are.
until then, you guys are stuck with us.
Yeah, big boys are coming धीरे धीरे. One team is here. Let's disqualify the other team. Afridi side. OCRG. Kaisen, I have never heard of this guy before. I.
Alright, Kaisen, you remember Hades?
Huh?
That is Kaisen.
What are you saying? I've played with Hades in one of the
Yeah,
tournaments. Lol.
it is
Me,
Hades.
Hades, Instinct. Yeah, that's Kise. That's the
The OG Tara and Roxy, the guy who made Tara a meta in Indian server.
true. Hades, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until
that's
before he came out of the server, no one played Tara only.
Spike. This is a best of three. Need to switch on map hack. What? There is some serious heat going on. Hey.
Can't minimize Tony lobby.
Darkness map hack. Like people are already. Spike guy has made a good name for himself. Like previously, I was not aware of this guy, but in this
He
tournament,
came in after you shot playing.
oh
So he was there on the old server also, but then he came in when the app got banned and you were playing. I mean, not banned, but there were no new seasons for ranking, right? And everyone used to play only casuals.
yeah,
That time he'd come in. He's a pretty good jungler.
good is not enough, bro. In this server, good is not enough. Are these people? Yeah, I think they are. Besides Kise, I really don't know anybody.
Hey, you know Hijo Shikina, you know Darkness, you know
Arey, from
Hades.
this team, from this team.
Oh, this team.
Yeah,
Hmm. That 1x9 used to play a really good Murad.
is
फ्लक्स
that?
फ्लक्स
हाँ bro.
इनवाइट करो.
कहाँ क्या हो गया?
No, you're already in the lobby, नहीं क्या?
नो 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 मैं देख रहा
Oops, by mistake I invited DRD. DRD को remove कर दो अगर
है.
चाहिए तो.
कर दो,
Yeah,
हाँ कर
like
दो.
it is not allowed. But वो ऐसे ही बोल रहे थे 3 लोग को मत करो. But मैंने बोला हम 3 कास्टर्स हैं.
काइसन डार्कनेस हीजो इनसिप स्पाइक. अच्छा यू नो व्हाट, कल जो ब्रॉली था ना फ्लक्स लमाओ, उसका मैच है क्या आज?
पता नहीं.
हाँ होगा शायद.
दूसरा वाला कर रहा होगा. I think प्रोफेसर.
हाँ.
So I was just talking to him actually थोड़ा पहले ही.
How?
Apparently he's oh ये यहाँ ग्लोबल चैट से इनबॉक्स देन व्हाट्सएप में बात हुआ.
अरे 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 देख रहे हो उसको? How to
अरे
approach men?
listen
How to approach men, वाह.
he's not actually वो क्या कहते हैं the Broly you know.
Maze runner. Hey, किसी is asking, are you maze runner?
Yes yes. Oh by the way this is अच्छा ये लोग
3
बैंड डिसाइड किए नहीं.
casters chill.
Hey, have they decided bands?
Me conqueror in 5 servers. Okay, this is okay. Let's not be personal.
Anyway ये सब बात छोड़ो. तो जो मैं बोल रहा था, this guy is not the Broly you know actually.
What?
और ये कौन है पता है ये?
नहीं
वो
मुझे नहीं
स्टार्ट कर
जानना.
सकते हैं क्या?
अरे अभी कांट.
वो no I just talked to him. मैं उसको बोला तो he said like बहुत लोगों को पता चल गया है. मैं IGN चेंज किया था एक्चुअली फॉर द टूर्नामेंट ताकि लोग रिस्पेक्ट बैंड टाइप ना करे.
तो
मतलब वो ऑफ हाइट है एक्चुअली.
नहीं पता. लाइक ऑफ फाइट वाजंट.
ऑफ हाइट है ना, ऑफ हाइट है वो, तो इसके लिए वो इस बैन नहीं हुआ कल ना, तो वो इस खेला बहुत अच्छा, तो इज अज्यूमिंग किया कि इसको बैन होगा.
ऑफ फाइट वाज ऑफ लेनर.
ही इज वो इस पेस जीजी.
Well,
Yeah, they're saying go.
Rohan already has huge fans coming in.
Okay, so we have game 1 right here.
ब्रो कोई मेरे नाम ले रहा है, पैसा ले लो ब्रो. कोई भी मेरा नाम से चेयर करने आएगा ना, पैसा ले लो उससे.
अरे 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 अरे
ब्रो फ्री में कुछ नहीं करने का,
टेंशन.
छोटी बच्ची.
Okay, now the first two bands coming in.
Yeah.
So blue team would
The
want
first
to.
ban is like always very serious, right? क्या करे क्या करे क्या करे. I've even felt this in rank games.
Oh, butterfly.
माय गॉड इट्स लव प्रेडिक्टेबल.
Okay,
That
butterfly ban coming in.
That one guy
Just waiting.
team win 100%.
What would you ban against the blue team? You have Hijo, you have Darkness. Would you respect ban an Airy,
No.
or would you ban Insif support?
NCF support, see, there is Thane and he plays Lumber as well. So I don't know if you are.
I would
But
ban
I
Lilian.
told you there's a respect Airy ban coming in.
For
Just
the
whom?
as
next one,
predicted.
For
right?
whom?
Next.
Darkness plays a mean. Even Spike plays Airy jungle. Darkness plays Airy.
These guys must be equally matched.
Hijo is skilled enough to kind of play any hero you give him.
So
Total.
हम क्या assume कर रहे हैं कि अच्छा एक बात देखो, तो Kaizen is gonna play support for, not gonna play support for the team, right? Kinsip is support play.
That's right.
So Kaizen is gonna go for like a DS lane or like.
My assumption is
No.
wait, no, Darkness would go DS lane. Spike would go jungle. Hijo mid and Kaisen probably is their MN. There's a
Okay.
Liliana ban coming in. I'm pretty sure that's a respect Liliana ban and an expected Tulin ban considering Tulin's
You're
kind
right.
of
Okay. I have to pick GG.
yeah, and then you would pick up the Hayate,
That
and then
was
probably I'm guessing an ally. Oh, there's no ally in pick. There's a Varus pick coming in instead. I was expecting an ally in pick.
Why would you align?
So,
Nobody.
Why not? Why
ally
not? Ally in
Lumber pick for Winsip, right? Lumber pick for Winsip, I guess.
yes.
Look,
If you do not pick up your support now, I'm guessing then there'll be support bans in the next round. So you would
True.
want to go ahead and get your support bans. But at the same
Yeah.
time, you would want to probably get in that Crixie or an Ignis, whichever you're more comfortable on. Considering already two mages have been banned,
And
there's a Crixie and there's that Lumber.
GG's.
Yeah, like these are like very basic picks. Instead of Crixie, I would have went with Illumia.
Oh yeah, that's there too, Illumia's. But then at the same time, they probably are looking at team fight. So you would prefer Crixie over Illumia in team fights.
Oh
Illumia
my
does
god,
really
is
help with
that
her ult.
will we witness a Murad at the stage of that game?
I don't think Murad will be played actually. Murad is
Yeah.
not that.
Zephyrus
It's
is
hard to pick
pretty
up
much.
Murad in.
Zephyrus
I
is.
Lobu,
still,
eh?
I wouldn't really tell. I don't know why they're picking up their jungler so soon because you really don't know who their jungler and their TS laner are. Oh, that is a Murad pick which comes in.
Wait,
Wow.
wait. So they have picked their mage. So obviously Alistair won't be picked from the blue team, right? Alistair is
If
an
I,
Oh.
I
Yeah.
don't know. If I were them, I would ban out all the mages now.
Hmm.
The good
Hey,
mages. I would ban out an Illumia. I would ban out an Alistair and
But
or
the.
whatever Ignis, whichever you are more worried
No,
about.
no. The thing is, the heroes are so less. You have to. You can only ban like 2 picks. उससे ज़्यादा you are not allowed to.
today are you going for four
Oh,
bans?
so there's no 4 bans.
No, they. How. Like
Oh,
the.
right. There is no four bans, right? You remember, right? Right. There is just
Okay,
two
that
bans.
makes sense.
But अच्छा, Flex, the second match ना let them decide the bans. Like four bans कर लो.
Yeah,
बहुत Pura वगैरह कर लो.
after doing like for 3 weeks, they should understand by themselves right now, right? To
कौन
ban off these
हाँ जो
Valheims, Yon.
right Pura.
But we never know. We might witness another Yon jungle. Who knows?
Oh my God.
That would
Lobo
be.
incoming pick. Yeah, Lobo might be picked. Who knows?
Yeah,
Blue team.
Lubu has been open.
And considering there's a Varus, I wouldn't really go against unless. Oh, there is. Okay, I guess that was just a troll pure ban. But regardless, my point is I would still go for an Allian because an Allian does really well into Varus.
It does.
And
What
an
will
Allian will counter Murad because whenever Murad dashes and you ult onto Murad, wherever the Murad dashes back to you ult onto him.
But for that, you need to be very good, right?
there is a stream delay, right? Actually, there is a stream delay, but इतना सब कुछ check नहीं कर सकते bro. सारे games में equally chances रहता ही है.
Yeah.
Unless it's a land tournament. Hello.
English Indian accent so funny. Lol.
Thank you.
Did you watch Office? I can do some impressions of Kelly.
Oh my God. GG's.
I would still
International.
go. I would still go for Allian. Allian would do pretty well into Varus. I mean, we're just waiting to kite out those
What
bans,
if they
considering we are
are
allowed.
watching in PC and checking the map? Yeah, that is a possibility that might happen. That's up to them.
वही तो मैं बोल रहा था वो हो सकता है but there is a slight stream delay जो होता है
Yeah,
that's
there is a delay of like 5 to 7
yeah
seconds, so
realistic
it doesn't make like much of a difference if you ask me.
true
I
क्योंकि
think Blank would go for an Illumia. I've seen Blank play a mean Illumia.
Yeah, Illumia makes
हाँ,
sense.
they have a mage pick open right true I
He's
don't
going
think
for an
Annette
Annette.
no Annette mid should not be that good actually
But plays as a very good support. I mean, helps in as a good team support mage.
Let's see what
let's
happens. Please pick Veera and make people happy. Oh my god.
man
Nobody picks Ignis. He just got buff, right?
yeah Ignis is a meta champ kind of
Ignis destroys.
they are seeing there is a 10-second delay someone said and they are
Oh,
saying
there's a Vera pick coming in.
What?
That, okay. Huh. Hey, but then you never know. If Vera gets a couple of kills early game, she can snowball it
Pretty
into
hard.
one-shotting the
actually
backline.
this
And
game
there's an
might be
Emily pick coming in against Varus, which is a pretty decent pick. Sorry, Emily does pretty well against a Varus.
Because
good.
anybody that can stick very close to Varus, right? That's like very good for them.
Very true. And Emily does really well in a 1v1 fight because of her
Emily
passive.
ults and goes Super Saiyan, bro.
Oh my God, don't tell me there would be these things that bush camping and stuff
Fun
because Vera is
fact, Emily is the sister of Varus. Did you guys know
Dude,
fun
that?
and
fact.
you actually read the lore.
Yeah.
So much time he has in hand, my God.
Yeah. Arthur counters Varus kind of yes. Arthur is Z tier right now, believe it or not.
Hamster counters every champ.
Believe it or not, Arthur counters every champ right now.
Except Align. I mean,
Uh,
he kind of is one of the better champs to
okay,
pick
this guy
against
is
Align.
very based.
I don't know.
Actually,
I'm just pretty surprised that there's no Align pick coming in and no one's really trying to play Align.
Yeah.
Arthur, that's true. But then again, Arthur's passive is broken. So if you like keep your head calm, then you can. I think you can counter align with Arthur.
Very true. I mean, just poke, then heal back, poke and heal back.
Spoken heal back. True, true, true.
Arthur only has a hard time against Alan. Ooh.
Yes, yes, true.
That's a that's that's a good pick.
But
Labial into Hayate.
I think Arthur is like the most versatile champ out there. You can go warrior, you can go tank, and both the picks work actually.
More than
So the
ages, I would prefer building Shield of Lost against Align.
Necroth is coming tomorrow, boys. Like they have officially announced Necroth.
Yes, they are gonna release one champ. Oh my God, एक एक करके champ release
Omen
करेंगे.
can handle Arthur. Yes, I mean Omen is again one of those heroes who you do not want to 1v1 against.
Yeah,
DRD saying gonna get Nacroth ASAP. Okay, no doubts.
nice. At least I won't have to jungle anymore.
हाँ फिर वो Nacroth लेके वो मिड लेन खेलेगा. क्या जंगल नहीं करना है.
मेरे को नहीं खेलना, तेरे को खिलाऊंगा मैं सपोर्ट से.
मैं तो सपोर्ट ही खेलूंगा
Anyways,
ब्रो.
we have a Thane pick coming at the very
Zephyr's pick
last.
into Murad. I quite like that. Zephyr's into Murad does really well.
Yeah.
And especially considering it's Veera, you wouldn't want to go for a squishy jungler if in case the Veera starts snowballing. So I quite like this Zephyr's pick coming in.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Zephyr's
और
tutorial. Oh my god, DRD.
Zephyr's tutorial sir.
Blank is from those guys, right? Sensei. Like I think that is the
I
same.
think so. You are just trying to read that Ching right?
Yes, ching chung.
Sneed and
So we have game one right away. This is a best of three. Let's see what happens.
Murad is not good this patch, bro. That's true. Murad is not good, but then again, these are like the top players in the
Yeah,
servers.
these players
Are they
can.
allowed to repick heroes
I don't
since it's a
think.
BO3?
Yeah, they can. That was a lost one screen kind of thing.
Yes, yes, that's only 11 is
Oh, for the first time in a long time, I'm not seeing invades.
Yeah.
Everyone's sticking with their own jungle, which at least
I
gives us
think
a
they are
little
gonna
bit of a time to get into the match.
they're just gonna like sail around a bit. Best of three today, right?
Yeah, this is a best of three.
1vx9 is Loki identity theft. What the fuck?
I mean,
DRD.
so are half of the IGNs in the server. Like,
Like look at named suits.
I think Kise is one of the most underrated MMs right now in the server.
I don't think he's underrated. We all remember how Kise used to 1v5 people at the with
Yeah, like
even he was a really good Wisp player back then.
yep.
Wisp, Moraine.
He was one of
Bimal is saying you want solo casting. Solo would be here, bro. Don't worry.
Solo. Yeah, Solo should have been here, but he has some
The
chores
blue
to do.
team trying to just poke
The
the
blue
red
like
team's jungler, which they do doing. Which the Murad almost reset his own blue.
Yeah, crazy.
this thing is weird. You see, both Veera and Krixie, both of them has this boost camping tendency, which is like
Yeah, they are looking. CRJ is looking to go in. Lumber gets a mean
I
throw
think that
at that. Oh my god, that
nice.
Murad escape was so clean. Tell me
Yeah,
Murad is bad. Tell me one hero that can escape that scenario. Tell me.
that was really a smooth escape.
Yeah.
GG.
I don't think there
Butterfly
is.
isn't good yet.
Corexit does a
Okay,
knock
Veera
up.
gets caught
Yeah,
out.
Veera
Veera
is
gets
dead.
caught out.
Veera is dead for sure.
That was bad positioning by the Veera though. Why are
Yeah.
you alone trying to go into the
Yeah.
enemy? That
You are
was
Veera,
not
you're
the
supposed to
smartest.
be in a bush.
Yeah,
And
Veera is not the frontline mage
let
until
your
you are
Thane
like
frontline. Let your Thane engage.
true, true.
Do
Veera is not
not
like
engage.
Team PUP gets the first dragon. Murad goes in, doesn't find the stacks, goes
I
back.
think blue team's late game is super scary as well.
Yeah.
Like if the
In
game turns into
response,
blue, it,
overpowered. Oh, that was a very
GG's.
good ult by. Oh my god, what a
Oh,
Varus play.
that was good, good, good. Well played.
Murad is now.
Okay, everyone's proving me wrong with the Varus pick over the Alliance pick.
Lamau.
All Varus players seem to have taken it personally.
Yeah.
DRD is saying Murad damage is heavy late game.
That is very true. Murad does a lot of damage late game, but at the same time they have a Veera. I'm not too sure how Veera scales late game. I don't
If
like her scaling.
we're talking about late game, then we should be definitely looking for Pixie.
Oh yes, Crixie, you have even the Hayate. Hayate does a decent amount of damage. The Lavial really scales hard late game.
True that, true that.
The game right now is looking like quite very stable. Laville ults, but I don't think they will gain much
I
from
want to
that.
see L'Oreal as buffed. True that. I don't know why many players are not playing L'Oreal at this point. I think
The
L'Oreal can.
problem is if you CC L'Oreal, it kind of becomes difficult for her to do
Not just
much, and
CC, like one
you
anti
can.
heal. I think Thane
Oh
dies
my
here.
god,
That
not
was
marked.
that
Look
was
at Dark Knight.
too.
Oh, that was a clutch escape by Murad when the Zep is ulting onto him.
Yeah, Hayate picks
Probably
one
one
off.
HP.
They
I
are
quite like how the Varus is rotating though. The Varus is able to rotate much faster than the Emily.
true, true, true. I think she's the biggest sister out of the two.
Hey, by that
Murad.
logic, the Williams sisters did not go by that logic in tennis.
I think Zephys stole the blue. I think Zephys stole the blue from Murad this time.
नहीं
Yeah,
Murad
no,
Murad has
Murad got it. Murad got it.
Murad has that was
Murad
a
has it?
but that
So
was a very
Murad is
good try
really
by
living by Murad's really living by the the edge of the seat with the
true
one
true
HP
true
escapes.
yeah.
Yes, it's like knocking on death's door.
I swear, just like knocking on death's door.
It is
Kill
time to
highlights.
say तो छोटी
Highlights.
बच्ची हो गया
Oh my god. Shoot the Hindi stream when?
uh, like things are looking pretty slow for
This
Hayate.
this Amethyst skin is pretty cool to be honest,
uh,
considering it's a basic.
which one? Hayate na?
This one, yes, yes, the Amethyst one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
not even
Twenty
Apex. Right? It's
yeah.
23
pretty.
seconds for for the DS to show up. So I'm looking forward to probably close
You mean
engage
the
near the
you
DS.
mean the Abyssal, right? The Abyssal is the first to appear.
There's
DS will
not
take like
there is like
45.
not much going on in the map.
Oh, this is very interesting. You have the DS laners on the Abyssal lane. So this is
Yeah.
basically
Yes,
the
yes,
meta
yes, yes.
which is being followed in the other service.
I think the red players are gonna take the Abyssal without any contest
Yeah,
here.
now that you mention it, I also noticed like DS players are going like on
So
the
the
opposite.
whole, I think one of the biggest points over it is, you have your support most of the time helping the AD, right?
Hmm.
And you have the Sentinel on the DS lane,
Mm-hmm.
which is a decently good gold objective.
There is a fight between Varus and Emily. Varus is kind of winning right now.
I think they're just going to keep poking each other.
The
It's going to be very hard for any of them to
Crixie
get a single kill onto the other.
I think this DS is going to be very crucial because there's already
Murad goes in. Murad does a very good ult, but not enough damage. Crixie almost dies.
Crixie, I think the
Crixie,
labial ult falls onto
I
Crixie
think
because of which he gets stunned.
Oh yeah.
Crixie goes down because of it. That was a really good labial ult though.
Oh my god, they
Set
are
up the whole engage
deleting
for them.
everything. They are deleting everything. There are two fights
Becomes
contest.
really difficult. I mean, it becomes really difficult. You have Hayate low
Yeah,
health,
I think
Crixie is
they
dead.
went a bit too far for that one particular kill.
Oh
but
wow, Hayate just deletes everybody with his ult, and
Yeah.
then Zephyrus just clears up the rest.
The thing is, Varus actually missed her ult right there. I saw that. Like
But that was
Varus,
a clean comeback. That was a clean comeback.
yeah,
actually things were supposed to go down way earlier because you know that Veera stunned her and like it landed the whole ult. That
And
knockup was
considering
very.
they're getting both the bottom tower and the top tower
Oh,
and the
this
middle tower. Oh my god, that's
that
crucial. That
sync,
is crucial.
yeah, that would put them like 3k gold ahead right now.
But A plus on the lane management. A plus on the lane management.
Varus got sealed up last.
The thing with Vera is right, you have to snowball.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Vira without
Tell me
snowballing.
something, Maze. Tell me something, Maze. Pain in the raid side has gone for sealed, like for support item instead of cleansing. There is lumber in the opponent team, by the way. So
But if you can somehow kite out Lumber's ult, you don't really have anyone who's going to do too much of a
There
CC
is a Laville
onto you.
ult coming out right now. Varus is
And
almost caught.
especially considering you have squishy heroes like Murad, Laviel, and Vira, probably the shield is going to help you a little more.
makes
Sorry
sense.
about that.
But then again, it's insip on lumber.
I think Vera is caught right here. I think Vera.
That's true. That's true. It is insip on Lumber.
Yep.
The players will have to really kite his ult.
Yeah, Zephyrus picks up the kill on Varus. That was a very clean jump by him.
GG wipe
So
out.
you can already see the problem with the Murad is facing early on is first there were a lot of invades into his jungle, so most of the time he's having to play passive rather than aggressive.
Yeah, and now
And number two, you kind of need to wait for Murad to scale up to start getting in the
not
damage.
just that, he is unable to find any kills right here. Like they are forcing
Yeah,
this dragon right
exactly.
here. Team,
They can go for it. They can go for it considering the opponents are going for the DS. Obviously, they don't have the vision of it.
yeah.
But it's an 8-minute DS, so the blue team is going to get a Drake. My guess is they're going to release it on the top lane, the DS lane, and push that tower.
I think they
While
Veera actually
Pixie gets caught out by
yeah.
Vera, but Vera gets deleted immediately with the rotation coming in from the blue side.
Yeah, I think at this point, like Zephys is snowballing like crazy. Murad was almost caught here. That was a good attempt by Veera. I get the point, but you are very behind to even try these things.
Number one and number two, it's mid game. Do not try for those those single kills at the point.
Yeah.
Unless you're a DS laner, do not try for those individual kills. Just
Zephys goes in into
He's
three people.
that is deep.
That
That's
was a
FS
very
went
good.
in deep.
Yeah, Zephys is dead for sure. That's
I
a one
mean,
for one exchange.
he went into the last tower when the second tower is still standing
Laville
up.
ults for no
like,
apparent.
look at this slow mo, guys. And Zephys took down their Murad. That was like a fair exchange.
But then he gave his shutdown to them, which is not really the smartest thing to go about.
True that, true that.
You would not want to give your shutdown.
Laville
Kills a
is
lot of
very
gold to the
good
enemy team.
at comebacks, but the
By the way,
point is he's
by
not
the way,
getting enough gold right now.
do check Hayate's gold, by the way. Do check Hayate's gold from blue team.
7.6k. Yeah, that's a
He's
lot.
almost right.
Yeah, I think he got that.
Yeah, he's going to be very hard to stop that Hayate.
Hmm.
True. He literally needs a shutdown, or like he's gonna scale really, really scale.
Because
Laville
his
has
S1 itself is going
ulted.
to melt a lot of people. He
Zephys
doesn't need
got
the ult.
Hmm.
okay, Murad. Nah.
I like how they've dragged the dragon out to the edge of the
Yep.
Yes, exactly. It was almost about to get reset, to be honest, if
Hmm.
not done
beautifully
properly.
dragged out. Beautifully dragged out. Whereas we'll have to recall.
I think
I don't
this.
think Murad has enough items to like come in and steal the dragon from there.
Array, he
Like,
does not need items.
no, then again, it's like heavily nerfed, right? There were three champs in there, so I don't think he can
The
deal enough damage.
problem is they won't be able to hold this for much
Lumber,
longer.
L'Oreal, perma ban. I don't know why they didn't do. L'Oreal, I'm not too sure if you would want to call it a lumber permanent ban, but lumber, I would definitely agree with you, especially with Insif on the other side. So I guess their whole thought process was you pick up Thane, which is
Hmm.
one of his heroes. So they're forced, he
Zephys
forced
goes
to kind of.
in. Zephys goes in. Crixie goes in. But
Whenever Crixie lands the knock up on you, you know that you're gonna get poked hard.
yeah.
Yeah, true, true. The skill to skill on combo is GG.
Hmm. One of the other things to note about is like Laville is not getting enough farm at this game. Like even if they pull off a good team fight, I don't think they will get much far.
They can't really pull off a good team fight. The only thing they can do right now is stand under the
Yeah,
towers, defend, and tower farm, then
that
hope
Yeah,
for a comeback later on.
that is
yeah,
a
you're
Hayate that already has like 4 items right now on his pocket.
true, but you're talking about Zephyr, you're talking about
Yeah, there is another
Oh,
fight goes in.
Zephyr.
Lumber does a beautiful ult. Varus goes in but does nothing. Hayate
I'm
barely
not too
escapes that.
sure.
Lumber goes
I'm not too
in.
sure what. Oh, not bad. The red team is somehow getting a good amount of damage onto the blue team,
Yeah.
but the Murad does not get caught out.
Uh,
Actually, the Murad
oof.
has really low
Oof.
gold.
Oof. 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 Varus was unable to finish off that surface. One shot queen is not one shot queen anymore. Oh, that ult though. Ooh.
And there goes down the Murad because of the lumber. There you go, Rohan. You wanted to understand as to why they have shield and not. Well,
Yeah.
apparently you were right. Maybe the
Cleansing would
cleansing
have
would have
saved.
worked a little bit. Would have been a little better in that option there.
Yeah.
There goes. I'm not too sure why the Thane went in though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Murad
you
is.
just lost your Murad. Why are you going in and trying to push them in? Just stay under the tower for a
Look
defense.
at that combo from Lumber, right? He threw him at that place. and then suddenly knocks him up.
Here this is
Insif is just showing everyone how to play Lumber at this point.
True,
the
true.
Crixie. I'm telling you, Crixie
Also,
is like
another thing I want to talk about is Hayate went for what do you
Hi
call?
guys,
He
Edge.
didn't go for Frost. Yeah, Hayuga's Edge over Frostcape.
Yeah, yeah, I even noticed that.
And from any Hayate player I'm talking to, whenever there's not too much AP damage in the opposition, they seem to prefer
Frosty.
Frostcape.
Frostcape, like,
True,
but
true, true.
still, if you're like ahead, right, that was a pretty good matchup.
Oh my god, the damage by Crixie. See, that's another reason why you were asking
Hey,
as to how you were talking about how you would prefer in Lumia. The only reason I would prefer Crixie is just for that damage.
I
That
told you,
damage by Crixie.
I don't think
Crixie
that's
is
that's
useless.
balanced by any perspective. No matter how you look at it, that's like a basic mage.
But then another reason why Crixie got to do so much damage is Vida was really trying to catch her off guard. So
See,
most of the time,
Murad thinks
they
in the
were going into Crixie's ults.
To be honest, Murad wasn't the smartest pick. To be honest, didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, there. I guess the whole thought process was you use Murad to
Perfect
delete
engages
Hayate.
by Lumber, yeah, true. That Lumber is playing on another
Oh, that
level.
lump. Yeah, I mean, Insif just taught all of us how to play Lumber at this point.
I
Game
think
one.
this time, if you have to play Murad, the team has to like babysit you for like a big chunk of time. To be
They
honest,
tried
like
their best to babysit him, but then the problem is when you're against a really tanky
uh,
opposition like a Zephys,
Yeah.
and a Crixie who's going to keep
And
poking you with
these
a S1
are
S2.
like very good players, right? Not only they will hit their ability spot on, but they will also predict what you will do like next moments.
and the
They were.
Flexi do
So it
something.
became a little hard.
Uh-huh.
When you invite the players, no, tell them to decide their bans palace, like the
True.
other two bans.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
That
they could just probably ban out Fiora and stuff like that, who probably which the
Pure
heroes which
Maga,
probably will never
I
get
think
picked.
I should add
yes, Pure
the
Maga,
leaders.
Omega, those people never get picked.
But that was a good first game in. I mean, even though it very early on was being dominated by the blue team.
I think the Zephyr's ults were very clean as well.
Oh yes, yes, yes. He landed
They
and
have said to.
he kept ulting the
So
Murad.
we are on to game two right now, people. Let's see
So
what
yes, that was a
happens.
fast game to beginning.
Let's see what
Well,
happens,
hopefully
guys.
this time, we get to see a little more contested game up until the late game,
Yeah.
and probably a good close late game as well. The previous game, I think the blue team did a really good job in denying Murad his jungle,
Yeah, I don't
because of
think
which the red team was way behind.
this time I don't think they will go for that particular Murad build. Murad pick.
If I were them, I would leave the jungle pick towards the end unless it's being prioritized over a particular hero.
We have been seeing this ban like quite often right now. Like Butterfly is someone that is dominating the top leagues. That suggests like that hero needs a big buff. Nerf, sorry. Darkness like is one of the best butterflies I've seen in the
I
server.
think Butterfly, the main issue I have is not even the constant possibility to ult. The main problem I have with Butterfly is the S1 which gives you shield.
Oh, I did not know
Of
that.
You get shield and you remove any CC effect on you when you use your S1, which and gives you movement speed. So
Yeah.
that S1 I think is a little too broken.
Mm. They
Oh,
have
there's a
banned
respect
Dueling.
lumber pick. There's a
Lumber
respect
ban.
lumber pick which comes in.
Lumber ban, bro. Ban. That was an instant Irie pick for them.
Yes.
For team
So
TFT.
you get Airy onto a darkness, which we all know that darkness plays a really mean Airy. But also Invery, I think he plays a really good Liliana because there's a respect Liliana pick which came out last match. So I'm
Oh.
really looking forward to see how he is on Liliana, considering his Vira
Team
performance
O
versus.
yeah. Team Overpowered must be out for blood right now, like considering how the things were slowing. Okay, we are seeing a Greg hover right now. That is a Greg pick, boys. We are
I
in.
think Insif would go on to his Thane, but also here you see Varese going on to to OP and sorry to Team Pup, and Zeph is coming on to
OP.
this team
Uh,
OP.
there is a graphic, nice.
Yeah, let's see if we get to watch some good hook montages.
Butterfly gets hard countered by CC, though you just have a lack of heroes in the server. That is
I
also
will love
true.
to
That is very true.
a good Grab
No,
can
but
switch
again,
the.
butterfly. The problem is if butterfly is snowballing, whatever you do, if you have CC, no CC doesn't really matter.
True, true.
So it's a little difficult to handle butterfly as you. I mean, it all depends upon how your early game goes.
Yeah.
There is a Ormar pick.
That
Yeah.
I did not expect. I was expecting a Thane pick coming in, but that's an Ormar pick coming in.
Yeah, Thane was open, but he went for Ormar. That was pretty GG.
Like, I do not know how Ormar works into Crack. Let's see what happens.
No, I think
I
Ormar
guess
is
the
gonna one
whole
shot.
thought. I guess the whole thought process is Varus and Airy. They're already half decently tanky. Varus can keep life stealing, and Airy has that ult shield. So I guess they were not really thinking about a tanky,
Yeah,
support.
they. I think
They
they want
probably are
to.
going for CC.
I think they want to
I
end
think
this game fast, like quite fast.
thing is,
I don't know about
Grab
ending
is
it fast, but
Grab is like a pretty much unidirectional tank, right? So like he can practically defend the backline if he misses his hook or something. So like in others, like on the other side, Ormar can actually dash to the backline easily.
Yeah.
Like we have played Asia, and there I was like,
hey,
someone was
you
playing.
never know. I'm really looking forward to some good Grak hooks and
Yes,
Grak ults.
Jinner, we are watching a Jinner hover right now. Let's see what
This
happens.
thing might work out. See. But
But
wait.
what is happening? They already have a mage, but they are hovering two mages right now. What is happening,
Well,
boys?
are they gonna do some troll pick or something? I don't know.
They are still thinking what to do, what to pick.
Wait, they already have a Liliana. I think that was just them hovering for the sake of it. Oh, we see a Yawn coming in, and are we going
I
to
think
see
that
an Astrid pick coming in? Oh, there's a Lubu. Lubu does half decently well into Varus. I would not mind that Lubu pick one bit. But there's a Malek coming in. I'm not.
wait, let him knock.
No,
Let him.
no, I would actually prefer a Mylok right here because look at the team comp. Like if you go into Crixie, right, you can get them theoretically. Let's see what
That is
happens.
very true. But then a Varus and an Eri are going to keep poking
There is
with
there
Malek
is
in.
Garena
Yeah.
CC and there is Ormar who is like a CC champ totally.
CC is
I think Ormar.
alright, right?
I
Ormar
mean,
just has to
Ormar is
tank.
still not. I'm not exactly. Ormar is someone I'm not worried for when I'm using a Mallet. But in lane, you're going to find it really difficult against that Varus. I'm assuming that the Varus is going to go DS lane and Ares is going to go into the jungle. Uh, it might not be the case considering it's a Zephyr's jungle. A Varus jungle does decently well against a Varus jungle.
I think Taelanus is also very good right now. Like you
Yeah,
just
Talanus will do well against a Yon considering the range because any other MM with short range into Yon, not the smartest thing.
yeah. Let's see what happens.
Oh, they're going to go for a Lavier.
Yeah, Laville is one of those like powerful engages, right? If you can shoot one across the map, it's like one player dead. Like if you can pull it off, that is.
That is very true.
We are witnessing various jungle this time versus a Zephyrus. Let's see what happens.
And an Airy is going to poke that Malak really hard.
Why
And
no?
Darkness is going to execute on that Airy, so he probably wants to go for the solo kills
Yeah,
in
let's
lane.
see what happens. Welcome, Athi Vignesh.
Why no
Brunhilde.
Brunhilde picks? Actually,
Because they
yeah,
have a
why
crack,
not?
right? But they have a crack. If
No,
Brunhilde.
but on the blue side, I actually wouldn't have minded a Brunhilde considering you have an Airy who and an Ormar who are going to, jump into you.
Yeah, like.
Wouldn't mind a Brunhilde pick onto the blue team.
Let's see what happens. Let's see.
Maybe Kise is just more confident on his yawn rather than a Brunhilde.
Yeah, that is also true.
Safe on Ormar. I'm gonna look out for that actually. I haven't seen many people playing Ormar in this server to be honest with you.
Hmm.
So
I mean,
Darkness is legend in
generally the
IRI.
bots pick up Ormar pretty often.
How
Yes,
do
yes.
you have that many games on Irie? How is that even
I
possible?
mean, that's possible. I mean, Maze is here.
Yes, are you asking as to how you are legendary on a hero? I can explain a lot onto it.
Okay. Let's not go there, boys.
I
The
can teach
Dark
you
Hell.
all as to how to spam one hero.
We have game 2 right here, right now.
Are
PUP.
we going to see any invades considering there were no invades last game?
I think they should
Uh,
invade with Grak. Like it's a no brainer.
Graf is
There's
gonna
a,
try to reach blue only, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
Insef is already trying to block his way out. If I
The
were
thing,
Crixie, I would be onto the blue side, considering you would know the Grak is going to hook that blue,
Yeah,
so you
but
can
Grak already
immediately
missed,
CC.
right? Grak has already missed that hook.
Graf tried to pull Crixie, I guess.
Okay, Grak is going for round two. Round two. Come on, Grak, do that. Give
No,
us entertainment.
We
he's just
don't
going to
allow that.
support. He's going to support AD in his lane.
See, check the stunts on Ormaro. God, see,
Considering it's a yawn. Oh,
There is a 2v2 going on.
see,
Grak
that's
seems
what
to
you
be
I'm
like
talking
already
in
can
about.
trouble.
see how the early CC from Ormar is
There is.
really irritating the blue team.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. He can dash to the backline and like deal those CCs.
That was a very
But
good
TC
steal
steals,
by.
so
That was a
A
very good
nice steal.
steal
That was
by
nice.
Yon.
I got to
In
give it
early
to Malak. Malak is holding his own in the lane against Eri. I did not see that one coming. I assumed Malak would be dominating Eri in lane. But I guess we need to wait for Eri to turn level 4 as well, considering how Eri's ult, really gives her a power spike. So does Malak's ult, but in lane, especially in a 1v1, I would prefer Eri's ult over Malak's ult.
True, true.
Much easier to kite Malak's ult.
They would be looking for a two-man gank on the top lane
Very
on Malok.
interestingly, whereas first ganks the DS lane, I don't think Malak saw that one coming, and they will probably get the first kill
Ooh,
onto Malak.
I think if they had like a half of a second. Oh, how did he miss? What?
Ormar dashed away out of his ult.
Yeah, but it did damage to him. That was a lucky escape, I guess.
it was that CM to grab hook, if you remember what I'm talking about.
Well, blue team was smart enough to go for the AD, considering they saw Varys, go for the first kill onto the
Yeah,
Slayer. Malak almost trying to steal that Slayer in.
I
Greg
pull
has
There's,
that
pulled Ormar, but I
or
there's
don't
yeah.
think
uh,
that is like much of. That
there
is a
was a
much of.
camp push
They are
engaged
Oh,
going
with
for
he,
that pick. Varus is
oh, the
too
support though.
tanky. The Varus
But
is
I
too
went out
tanky. Ormar is still going in. So
to
Ormar
check that
seems to
ID
be quite
play.
strong.
That ID play. Oh my god.
Greg, buddy, you are at the wrong lane, wrong side of the map.
I'm not too sure why Crack went in after he saw his jungler die without any backup as such.
See,
I
the
mean,
basic problem I see right here is like Greg hugged this Ormar, right? Why would you engage after that? Like, that
yeah,
is the
that's
part I
very
do
true.
not get.
Tell me
Trixie
something.
trying to steal their blue, but unable to.
Yeah,
Ari just came back from 10 HP or something, yeah, on that fight.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, pretty close. I mean,
Irie was very low.
Eri
That was
secured the Zephyr's kill and ran away.
Does she heal after ult? Does Irie
Oh,
heal?
her
yes, yes,
S2,
yes.
her S2, her S2 gives her
Fight
life
too.
steal.
When that white bar is
Okay,
completed, he leaves her.
Grak seems to be caught again. Grak is not having a good game.
I mean, it's not just the S2, it's the what do you call
The
the
clean.
basic attack after S2,
Okay, okay.
which
Yeah, the
gives
cleaves
Eri the
actually.
life steal.
When the white bar is completed, like completely filled, she cleaves
And
her
we're
blades
seeing
back.
exactly what happened last game. The red team, as soon as they realize they're ahead, they start dominating the
Yeah,
map
that
as
was a
well.
two-man jump by Zephys. They barely gets
Uh,
one. Zephys is fighting for his life.
see the Torma. Check the Torma. I'm talking.
Yeah, Ormar is
Okay,
dead. That is a very quick. These are very two quick kills.
ah,
That was a very
That
good
invade did not.
triple.
That invade did not. I mean, they're coming one by one, which is not very smart. First of all, if they wanted to invade the red, they
okay.
should have had the jungler with them,
Look at
considering
that
he's the one who's
Varus
punished.
tanking out everything. How is that balanced?
I mean, but then it's a skill hero, right? With whereas you need to
It's
kind
a
of keep
skill
planting her
hero,
passive.
but at this point of game,
God.
yeah, we can
Then
make
always
I've
arguments.
seen a lot. I mean, I've seen a lot of players not be able to play Varus very well.
Okay.
the red
They,
team is stacking up the stars in their side, right?
yeah, they
There was a
try.
bush camp onto the blue, and Liliana almost gets caught because of her,
Is Zephys?
Liliana being
Oh my
Liliana.
god, that would have been a very crucial kill if Grak had pulled out there. Grak pulls
That was
into
a good
3 people.
flicker ult. That is a beautiful flicker ult by
That
Grak.
yeah,
Good ult even by
no,
Zephyr's onto the
they.
three
I don't
man.
think they have that damage. Malok misses his ult,
Nice pull,
but
nice pull.
Hook again, good hook again. But then at the
Good, good,
same
good.
time, Malak needs to secure the skill
yeah,
because
like
Varys is
I
gonna
think
keep
PUP is
kiting.
kind of throwing their lead right now.
But at the
Dude, do
same
check
time,
the
Liliana is getting really fed because of the kills.
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes. Do check her damage though. Do check her damage. She's doing a lots of damage. Liliana.
Inverno proving that it's not if the Vira was just one of his off games last game.
Hmm.
True that. She's 5-1 right now. GG's.
I
This
mean, there was a respect
is.
Liliana ban against in the previous game. Now it kind of makes sense.
I think this
Yeah,
will be a
exactly.
tower dive. I think Zephys has spotted Orma right now. So far,
They're
so
just going to keep contesting this AD at this point, but it's a 5 minute mark. Look for this team fight. Whoever wins, you will see them take towers right after it.
yeah, Lavil hits one.
By the way.
Ormar still keeps going in. This Ormar is not going to stop anywhere.
That is
Loses
one
his
for
life
one.
because of it.
That is one for
Loses.
one. It's a good thing that Yon gets one kill finally.
It's exactly like the bot almost actually. They never
Oh, it's not
stop
one for
until.
one. No one died onto the blue side.
Yep.
Ron,
Yep. Still 8-12. True, true.
Ron
No one
goes.
died onto the blue side. So Ormar went in hoping for a very aggressive play, but ends up giving up his life for it.
Yeah, and Iris actually bullying that Malok right now.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh my
Iris.
god, I think Malak is dead. I think Malak is dead. Yep.
That's exactly why I'm not. That's why I was not very excited about that Malak pick.
Yeah,
Because running Malak into even a Varus or an Aryan lane, you're going to struggle. How much ever you try your best.
that was actually beautifully played by Irie when he went for that cleave and she went in just to avoid that extra damage by him. That was very well played.
And the second you kind of kite one of his cleaves, you can go all in, considering he's not going to get his lifesteal from his passive anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah. True that.
things are looking quite bad for
Uh,
Overpowered right
Easy
now. They
now.
are very struck. They are struggling to get back into the game.
I mean, seen in even the last game, considering how the pup play. Once they know they're in the lead, they
That was a very
get
close hook.
extremely aggressive.
That was a very close hook.
And because of the Malak dying in the top lane, you already can see the tower going down.
Hmm.
Now pup going for the DS.
I think they are pushing for this too much. She gets Laville. Okay, there is another fight going on in the top lane.
This Malak
Nope.
goes down again, and they're going to
PUP.
take the. They can actually push. Oh, but then because of the minion slow, they probably cannot go for two towers. If but at the same time,
I think they will go for that Dark
OP
Slayer.
is pushing the bot lane. These guys are pushing the top lane.
Flux.
Yeah,
Someone is asking why the quality is not good, but I think the quality is pretty decent, dude. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's 720p. It's pretty fine.
what are you saying? I think it's. Wait, let me check it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
Airy
but do
was
check.
hoping to push just another tower, but
I
Cephas
think
catches
it's
him
your
out.
internet. This is like 1080p at 60 FPS, boy.
Yes, yes. Even
I
I
mean, that's
just
Aries lifesteal. Airy is 1v2ing. Zephys will have to recall. Now, very soon, Malak will have to recall as well.
Yeah, there
Oh my
is
god,
another
this
fight
Airy
going
play.
on. There is another fight going on at other side of the game. They
uh,
are unable to kill this Irie. Irie gets one.
Airy is just 1v2ing at this point. This is scary for
Humiliating. This is like
this is scary for
humiliating
OP at
right
this point.
now.
This
so
is
DRD is
I mean, you
saying
can't
your
do much. You can't do much because of the gold lead that Airy has over these two.
Oh my
Can't really do much.
ah
god, what is happening? What is that
smooth,
Irie gameplay?
super smooth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
there was a reason I wanted them. I mean, I kind of predicted the Airy ban in the first game because you do not want to give Airy onto darkness.
Hmm.
yeah, true that. That there shouldn't be like a respect pick from that side.
Let's see what happens.
But at the same time, I kind of understand why OP went for the respect Lumber ban over the Airy ban, but because of how Lumber played last game, now Airy is
Someone,
just proving them wrong with Airy gameplay. But at the same time, we're not really talking too much of the Varus as to how Varus really played off early game.
Even with
yeah,
Muramasa, right? Her items.
Yeah, yeah. It paid off very well early game. I mean, Varus is what set up the early game lead for them,
Hmm.
and now Airy is just
They
cashing in.
are contesting. Oh my.
ah,
That was a very good try. That was a very good try by Zephys. Almost stole it.
he's missed the hook.
There is
They
a
almost get
chance.
Laviel. I really like how Liliana tried getting the Laviel, just
Yeah, things are not
could not get that
looking.
could not close it in, that kill.
Okay, so
Guessing now with the DS
oh my,
pushing the top lane and Varus pushing the mid lane, you're going to see.
Yeah,
two
it's
lanes
See,
get
they.
pushed to the max.
Maze, do check the support item on Grab, by the way. He has made that vision item.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
what
which
is?
Is
is
that
very interesting. I mean, I
is that
guess,
to protect?
I mean, considering you're behind and you know they're going to be bush camping you, I guess it makes sense a little bit.
Yeah, but
I don't think they changed it. I think that was the vision item was there from the very beginning. I don't think they changed it late game or something.
Then I'm not too sure what the thought process was.
True, and DRD is saying that Yorn is gonna hit like a truck in late game, but I don't think the other team will allow that.
I don't think there will. That is a very good ult by Crack. They are trying their best. Yon is dishing out some damage, but it's not enough. They have gotten a double kill.
Guys
Irie just goes
predicted now
in.
they're going to completely push out two lanes, and they're
I
probably going
think
to go and reset for the AD.
Unless you get that Laville right, you are not coming back into this game. There is no chance you are coming back into this game.
I mean, the problem is even if you do get level, considering how Airy is just 1v doing 1v3, you need to shut down the Airy, and then your Varus. Varus, the longer the Varus is involved in a team fight, the more he's going to tank and poke you.
Irie
they're
has
gaining.
been like very much dominating the game right now.
And we saw how he chose Crixie in the previous game did 42% damage.
Yeah,
So you can't even ignore the Crixie. I mean, it's going to be hard to shut down this comp now at this point.
they are at lead of 3000 gold.
Very interestingly, somehow Grak has more gold than the Orbar.
Yeah.
True.
That is
Dude, check
something I
the
did.
Irish stats though. It's 11. He's running 11-2. Dude, that's crazy.
I mean,
That's
even the Varus is 9-1.
yeah. They
Yes, I
have
got
been like
only rock sheet.
they have been stomping all game. Like I don't think that is a
Harry built
surprise.
a rock sheet. So that's good.
Yeah,
He has all the damage items, and now then he's going defensive.
Irie is solo pushing. Like they should go for Irie rather than this.
They
Try.
really need some armor pierce onto the blue side. Considering Ares ult gives a shield and she has a rock shield now, they definitely need a lot of armor pierce onto the blue side.
I think one of the most
Someone,
interesting parts about this game is like Irie had like very defensive items. Like early on when
oh
she
my God.
got those kills.
Someone is saying that there is no hope for OP. I mean, yeah, it looks like that, but you never know, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a BO3. They really kind of need to win this game to get back into the series. But
yeah.
Yeah,
hopefully, it's looking meek though, considering it's
oh my
it's only
God.
a 6 goal lead.
Damage. Check the damage from Hijo, by the way.
Yeah, he chose. I mean, 42%. We saw that last game. It's at 42%
Yeah.
damage on that. See,
And like
and
Trixie is a maze you don't like,
Laville
you don't back.
ults goes in, Ormar goes in. That is kind of a misstep by
oh no,
Ormar.
he got hooked by the
Irie is
Grab.
trying to end the game.
She
Irie.
can actually.
Oh my god,
Oh
that
my
was so
God,
close.
it was so clean.
That was so
Darkness trying to pull off what Random couldn't yesterday.
Yes, exactly. The backend was fast,
yeah,
I guess.
in League of Legends, there's this player, right, who actually pulled this
Oh,
up.
no,
Okay,
Spike, no,
Varus is
Spike is
going
gonna
in.
try it. Oh my God.
Oh, you're talking about Xbox.
Why? Why are you doing
XPK,
that?
SPK.
XPK, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, there was this guy who actually pulled it off between like three players, and
I
he's.
think they really need to defend that bot tower. Like if that tower goes down, then those big ass minions are gonna show up.
There was
Those
no way
huge.
for Varus to get that in a
I mean,
final
I'm
base.
not too sure what Grak is trying to do. Even if you do hook somebody, you just have Liliana to back you up. I'm not too sure Liliana has. I mean, technically Liliana has done really well this whole game,
But
but can she one-shot anybody
no,
immediately in a Grak hook?
looking at her items, I do not think so. Like maybe Laville, I'm not sure about.
Oh no, she has Hecate's and she has
They
Yes,
Boomstick, so
the
that's
broomstick.
good enough
Yes,
damage.
that
that
is a very
broomstick
good
alone can
pick.
smash
That is a
someone.
very good pull. Can they finish off Laville?
She's pulling over Marin.
They are
I'm
not.
not too sure. I think the pup need
Okay,
to wait
that
for
is
the DS
another
to push to bot
crucial
lane.
pull.
Ormar is not exactly working out, to be honest with you.
It's not about the Ormar. I'm not too sure why, as a team, they're not just waiting for the DS to push the
Yeah,
bot. I
that's
mean, they
that.
kind of close it out. I understand their thought process, but you're now just letting the blue team come back into the game because of this. Now,
True, true,
look at
true.
the gold. There's just a negligible
The
1.4k
thing
gold
to
in the
They
fight.
go for another DS. The one DS is there, they go for the other DS, right?
the
That's
thing.
GG.
Okay, Orma,
So which DS is
Irie has been picked off. Irie
okay?
is
You know what? You know what, Mage?
I think this DS is going to come from the mid, right? It's like
Oh, that
auto
was a
set.
hook. That was a good hook again. They're really not trying their best
Zephys,
not to let that Airy run,
Zephys
but
is
then Airy
chasing
is just
Irie.
outplaying.
Yeah, Irie is out.
Airy is just outplaying at this point.
Hmm.
Lama.
Liliana is caught out by.
Now,
Okay, maybe
now,
he.
yes, that's what I was talking about. You see, there is another DS coming for the mid automatically, right? It's that
Yeah.
DS. And
But at
this
the
DS
same time,
only
you
has
didn't have to lose that team fight and give the gold back to the blue team. When
uh,
you're
Yeah,
so dominant,
that is
that
like
team fight just,
so
leveled
unnecessary
out the
to do
gold.
that. ठीक है,
yeah,
And
it's
they
especially when you have someone like a Yawn who's going to clear waves really quickly
Lovey
with his
Lutz
passive,
and
you
Lovey
do not
missing.
want to.
how come Blank did so much less damage on Irie? Okay, that was a good pull. Omar had to go in.
This is the second time that's happening with Ormar
There is
in
one
last
down.
few
They
minutes. Oh, but then that Varys' lifesteal, she's
Malok
just
is
going.
ulting really late.
Vedas missed that ult.
Yeah,
But
that
it's a
probably is
game.
game over. That's probably game over. Eri just needs to do two basic attacks onto the core, and that's game over. I'm not too sure why they're not finishing it. They're just going after kills rather than finishing the
Uh,
core.
that DS was there as well. She came
Yeah,
in within that time.
especially when it's a 15-minute DS, it reduces the armor of the core, the turrets and the core as well.
Yeah.
It
So
does scary damage. It does scary
there we
damage.
have
True
it,
that.
boys.
So
Team
it's
POP wins 2-0. Let's see what happens right now.
Oh my god, Darkness dominated this game. Literally stomped. But then again, Crixie with the highest amount of damage.
I
Jeez.
mean, welcome to Crixie's world.
Yeah.
And check the other Kisu with the highest amount of damage from the blue side.
I mean, it's a yawn, and we kind of were debating as to why they picked up a yawn over Brunel, as BRD had pointed
Mm-hmm.
out. But we guess we know why now. Kise just seems to be more comfortable on that yawn.
Yep.
In no world,
POP had it.
I think this was a good game to be, play Grak at this point of competition, right?
Not really, because he got Ormar every single time, and Ormar died every single time. It's just that because of the team comps and how the PUP were so ahead,
Uh,
they could turn around each team fight into their favor. But then each and every time you hook that Ormar, which is not really the person you'd want to hook, but regardless, every time you hook the Ormar, they got the Ormar kill.
yeah.
And then it was a 5v4. But hey, just how Darkness and Spike played on to the Varus and the Airy, as well as how Hijo was just providing the damage. And Kaisen also, he landed quite a few of his labial ults.
Yep. Do you have any other matches today? Lux?
Yeah, I am actually checking out others, दूसरों का stream. Like if somebody is
Yep.
Are they going to play the customary third game, or are they forfeiting the third game?
I don't think the need to actually. It's 2-0 already, and
Malak, the harder hero to get. No, I would still say Airy is much harder, or a Varus is much harder to play over a Malak. The
yes,
only thing with
I
Malak is the
think,
ult.
uh,
Hmm.
to
If
be
you do
honest, I think
not land Malak's ult really well, you're not really using Malak right.
Do you guys wanna watch this one, Professor
Yes,
Wala?
yes.
Wait, I'll tune
Stream
that
I
one.
snipe,
think
stream snipe.
I think Varus is the toughest among these three you mentioned. To be honest, like
Uh, Not really,
I mean,
especially how a darkness has shown off that area. At this point, hey, apparently you have a lot of skill you can get
Can you
onto
guys
the area.
see? Can you guys see? ये वाला?
no, I mean,
Airy for
to
the
my
S2 for your S2 to work really well on Airy, you need to keep landing your shuriken with Airy.
yeah, true
And
that,
it's not
but
the easiest thing to.
and it's tricky to land the Varus ult and that passive. Without those, it's like uh,
I mean, the
I think
ult of Varus is very similar to his FS ult.
true, but I think personally, I think Varus is the toughest to master among these three,
Could be,
followed
could be,
by my
could
luck.
be.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Then
not an
again,
easy to play at all.
then again, you are the DS laner main, so you will know better.
I know, again, each one has their preferences. Each
We
one has
Yep,
their
true.
preferences.
guys, I'm
I mean,
streaming this game right now.
I
Like
could
Well,
never
that one
master
squad
the game.
versus. I'm not
okay,
sure.
it's a
At
toxic jihadis actually. You see Broly's name, right? That
okay,
color
okay,
coding.
okay. That is what I was wondering. What's that name?
Okay, so right
Yes.
now, from what it seems to be,
Oh
if it
my
comes to the
God,
gold, oh
we
my,
just in and there was
it's a hair length difference between the both in the gold.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the towers, it's just one tower's difference. So both seem to be
what
doing
about the
something
kill?
at the
Oh
moment.
no, the kill difference is there, right? I can't actually read it. Why?
So
quite
I mean,
well.
sure, there's
बहुत
a
ही
skill difference,
खतरनाक.
but the goal seems to be the same.
एंड अब
अगर
Because I
यहाँ
think
पे देख लो
they,
गाइस, अब सब
from what I see, the blue team has gotten
जो
one dragon alone, while the red team has gotten a dragon as well, the DS.
Yeah.
प्लस तुमने उसका स्ट्रीम क्वालिटी मैक्स करके रखे हो क्या तुम?
Huh, bro, like if you can see my
या
stream, it's like 1080p.
हाँ हाँ राइट, आई कैन सी योर वो तुम्हारा जो
हाँ.
ओवरले है ना वो बहुत क्लीन आ रहा है. इट्स लाइक काइंड
Malak's
ऑफ.
skills look simple, but the timing needs to be spot on. I mean, again, at this point, it's very true, especially considering how much time he takes to cast his S1.
Yeah.
That's very true.
बट आई थिंक मालक इज प्रीटी बेसिक टू बी ऑनेस्ट टू मास्टर.
Also, because I think Malak has been in the game for so long that everyone's kind of figured
Everyone
out how to
can
play
pull
Malak.
it off, actually. Yeah, that's true.
Malak is one of the oldest champs out there. That is.
Mm-hmm. They
Like we
are
faced
getting
Malak for
strong.
the
Oh
two
my God,
years.
Call Me Senpai got Tulen. That there is, I don't think that is a pick you want to give it to him. He has
I
played
mean,
more than 200 games, I think. He has played that hero too much.
or you
I
mean
mean,
the current
I
CS
mean,
patch?
I
Yeah.
mean, tell me something. What are you gonna ban actually when you play against Call Me Senpai? What are you gonna ban? You
I
can't
would
ban
ban
Kira.
Kira. It's okay. I would still give him the Tulen, but I would be to ban Kira.
We missed the ban phases. You never know. Maybe they have banned Kira
Then
actually.
again, he's proving
Lubu,
me
Lubu
wrong
goes
considering
in,
looking
Lubu
at the.
misses. That was a bad miss by Lubu.
It's
Tulen goes
Ruben,
in.
right? On IG.
Oh my God, look at that Tulen. Tell me you don't want to ban him.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I would ban Akira, but then he's just proving me wrong. He's like, "What do you think about my Tulen, bro?"
Okay, that was a lucky escape by Malok, but a very good ult by Tulen.
Those damages from Tulen, dude.
Yeah.
So
See,
scary.
again, my point. People are picking Malak a lot, but then every match I see Malak being played, it's not really working out. So I'm not really sure why people are betting all their money on Malak.
Yeah, true. You get that hero for free, so you can't blame them.
But that is no reason to pick him,
Yeah,
right?
there's no reason to pick Malak at this
Arre,
point. If you're playing a
that's
tournament, get heroes.
that Kisame guy is very good Alan. He was playing very good Alan
We played against them just today, yeah? No,
yesterday.
not today.
Yesterday.
I think. Yesterday. Yes, he was very good. He was very good. He was very
Actually,
clean.
actually, considering there's a Lubu jungle and an Omen DS lane, again, I keep harping on this. Why is there no Kilgroth pick? There's a Mina. Mina's ult you can kite with Kilgroth's
Kilcroth
ult.
is actually hard to pull off in these games, right? Like if you're caught split pushing and you die, you will
Sprint,
be
sprint. Kilgroth sprint, no one's catching you.
like, what if you die? Consider that scenario,
I
right?
mean, if you're dying with a Kilgroth sprint, that means you're a bad Kilgroth. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't actually. Kilrox has that CC immunity, and then if he just
Yeah,
sprint, then
just
no.
ult and sprint away.
I don't think anyone can catch him, to be honest. Yeah, that's true.
So, considering this an Omen
I
and
think
Kilgroth
this Omen is
dominates,
so dead.
I mean,
There is
uh,
no. Are
good
you?
flicker. Good. They're not chasing him. Good flicker. He runs away.
Yeah, that is like a very free runaway for him. It shouldn't have happened like that.
And as usual,
Uh,
he's not showing
the DS is
anything,
pushing
right?
bot lane. They're getting even the Abyssal because of it. Oh, this is not looking good for the red team at the point.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah.
they are not only stomping the lanes, but they have also the Dark Slayer. They also have the Dragon. Tulan is
Is
poking day and night.
someone sir to like let us see that item belts and gold things actually वो बहुत जरूरी है actually समझ में नहीं आता. Kill counts भी वहीं से दिखता है ना.
Considering there's a Brunhilde and an Airy, and who's their jungle? Oh, it's an Airy jungle and a Malak DS, right? Correct.
Oh God, Fluxy. He's not only doing this, he's also suggesting to GG's.
Yeah, like everybody wants to see the belts, right?
Yes, true. Then I mean वो kill वगैरह भी वहीं पे दिखेगा ना किसका
Look
कितना
at
ज्यादा
that
कौन किल.
damage from Thorn.
On damage. Yes. I was just going to say the same.
I mean, Thorn
Sadness,
late game is a beast.
sadness
Thorn
and
late game is a
darkness
beast.
like are one of the best players right now. Look at that flicker from Thorn. How's
Lubu had to come out.
See, that's the
I
thing with
think Red.
Malak. See, Malak really. Oh, he secures the
Oh
kill.
my
Never
god, that
mind.
was a
Every
beautiful double kill. That was so satisfying to watch.
Acha, this is that one squad versus LZ, right?
Hmm.
I've come to the
Uh,
realization whenever I'm dissing somebody, they end up doing really well.
True, true.
okay.
That
Oh
tower
my
is
wait.
going down.
Now
That
play. No.
that tower is going down.
Yep. They were chasing that at Tulen. The shutdown
Well,
was
that was a
necessary.
turnaround considering they had a DS and they had the dragon buff and they had a gold lead. That was a
Who
turnaround.
It's 9.3k gold. Wait up. 2 lane is it? 7-1. GG's. Okay, now he's just gonna snowball. You can't stop that, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, since it's late, so turning to a late game now, there's no more snowballing left. It's late game. It's 12 minutes in. Another 2 minutes, you're going to get
I
the
think
15-minute dark step.
that double kill on Malok is very helpful for him. And
Yeah.
this Brunhilde is farming up like quite hard right now. He's level 14 while other team is like this. This is a strategic timeout. Yeah, they have resumed that game. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, there was no pause in our games, right? On
Yeah, yeah,
both the games, there was no.
there was
That
no
was
That's
that
pause.
was quite respectful of the players, though.
Yeah, like I
true.
informed that guy like beforehand. Like I informed the representatives to not pause that game.
There's a second pause which comes in.
Uh,
Not quite sure what the reason is.
okay, I'm not sure
But
what
at
is
least,
this.
hey, I'm quite liking the comeback here. At least considering it's turning into a late game, and Airy turns into a beast late game. So does Brunelda. We've seen Hijo's Trixie all this while doing all the damage in the world.
Yeah, like
But on the
20,000.
blue team, but on the blue team, you have a Lubu and a Thorn.
अच्छा फ्लक्स तुम्हारे पास और कोई आज कोई और स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं क्या बाय द वे?
नहीं like this
ठीक है
was.
ठीक है okay.
I think the last game will be क्या बोलते हैं उससे वो करेगा अचीव करेगा फाइनल्स.
तो हम क्या करेंगे? हम देखेंगे कि हम लोग
रैंक
खुद का
रैंकिंग
रैंकिंग
रैंक
we're gonna go rank ना.
हाँ.
ठीक है. I mean we're gonna watch this one, we're gonna go rank, right?
I think it should be
Yeah,
max built by two people. It's a waste if too many people are carrying it. Very true, very true. I mean, it depends. I mean, if you have something like a Lubu, Kilgroth, and let's say Thane and L'Oreal, I mean, depends
I
of the team
think
comp. I'm going for like the weirdest
if
team
you
comp. I
are
don't think anyone ever will take it.
if you are very realistic, a Malok should not go for anti-heal.
Oh, he's up against an Omen, right? I guess he built it for the Lubu jungle.
That Irie ran
Uh,
for her life.
I don't know. At the moment, the cursor death item, I feel is slightly broken. It gives you damage. It gives you anti, heal
अरे
reduction.
भाई ऊपर दिखा फाइट हो रहा
So bot lane, they again managed to kill the Drake without losing a tower.
है. That's crazy,
Red
right?
team is really making a good comeback at this point.
Irie. Look at Irie. Barely survives that.
Well,
Hi,
this
Anis.
Ari is not
Pokemon.
having as much fun.
Pokemon Unit. Best MOBA जिमे है.
Hey,
हाँ
game
ब्रो, देख के पता चलता है ब्रो.
I mean, each game has its own space.
Thorn is using a grenade launcher right now.
I mean, anyone who comes and tells me one game is better than the other game, each game has its own pros and cons.
Yeah, but Unite is trash.
You can talk about Unite. No. See, Unite is a good game,
I
but
like
you
how
can't
Flux is
do it.
like each game has its own place, but Pokemon Unite is trash.
It's not exactly. It's not the best MOBA, to be honest. It's not a best MOBA. It's a good game, but it's not a
Yeah,
best
if
MOBA.
you have good mental
Well,
sanity, I don't think
they managed to
you
make
would
it.
want to.
We were talking about Pokemon Unite and we forgot to even to cast the end of the game. They finished the game.
Yeah, I saw like there was no coming back to a Thorn that was dealing that much damage.
Well, call me Senpai proved me completely wrong with a score of 916 and the most damage.
अच्छा
Tulin
तेरे
is
से
anyway a broken pick, but
Nate,
along with that, huh?
you gonna rank with us, right?
Huh, I don't mind. Are we ranking Master or Diamond? Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm coming from Lungitron account.
Yes. You come from
Are the
Lungi's account. You're
three
gonna
games done? Like इन लोग का हुआ है कि नहीं? Wait ना.
considering it,
Who won the first game?
yeah, considering it's that one squad, I think it's already 2-0 or something. Don't mind.
Do you see favoritism, boys?
No, their consistency is super scary. Like you can't deny that. They are in some other form right now. Continuously winning against all
ओके
the teams
Oh,
that
I
seem to
think
know.
there
आ
is a
चुके हैं
game
यहाँ पे.
3.
अब होगा बेस्ट ऑफ
Is
3 का
there?
लास्ट
Oh
एंड
my
फाइनल,
God.
जो कि जिसमें
Yeah,
पता
it's a
चलेगा कि कौन सी
one-on-one,
टीम
boys.
जाएगी फाइनल्स में. आप सभी को क्या लगता है
Call
कमेंट
me
में करो
Wait a
Senpai
कौन
minute.
सी
actually
टीम
lost
फाइनल में
that first
जाएगी.
game.
आप सब ने
What
दोनों
team?
ही
DRD,
टीम को
DRD is saying that parents please take away kids' phone. They aren't old enough yet.
Yeah,
Wow,
dear.
the irony.
Very
Irony.
interesting. The previous game, Konami Senpai went mid. I mean, even this game he was mid, but they had Deadshot jungling for them. They had real cartoons on Kilgroth.
तुम
I'm
लोग ये मैच कास्ट
what's
कर लो,
great.
मैं थोड़ा जाता हूँ और अर्पित लोगों को साथ खेल के आता हूँ.
क्यों?
Not allowed. Not
Not
allowed.
allowed, not allowed.
Oh
I'm
my
not too
god.
sure I like the Kilgroth's build though in the previous game. I mean,
Kilgroth.
I do not like the Kilgroth's build. The first game there was a Kilgroth picked up. I do not like that Kilgroth's build. I'm sorry. I could be wrong, but I personally do not like that Kilgroth's build.
Real cartoons.
Yeah. Ioga's Edge, Milo Pain. Milo Pain has
That's
not
a
been a good
respect
player.
ban. That's a respect ban. Like Liliana or for Ruben.
मैं कुछ बोलने वाला था फिर मैं बोला नहीं.
Well,
Yeah, how do you book a slot for a rank match? Like how do you do that?
like
Book of
Like
you quit that
the reservation.
application. You quit that application and you go to YouTube and you watch and cast the game.
I have two phones. Ray, the stream is
देख
open.
रहे हो देख रहे हो मेस.
बोलो. कैसे करते हैं वो रिजर्वेशन कैसे भेजते हैं
अरे वो
एप्लीकेशन में जो
अलाउ
भी.
अपॉइंटमेंट्स करके अगर उसने ऑन रखा होगा तभी होता है. ओके
who are
दे
you setting
ब-
appointment to?
दे आर
दोनों लोग
प्रायोरिटाइजिंग दैट थॉन पे.
stand.
Very interesting. I would have preferred them going for that Airy. I mean, Atro plays a decent Airy.
Thank you. Yeah.
They pick up Thrawn,
But,
but they lose the Airy. Oh, there's an Allian coming in for Atro. I quite want to watch that. He plays a mean Allian. Finally, there you go. Finally, a pick that I've been wanting to prioritize for a very long time. No team seems to either ban or pick it up until now. Finally, we see an Allian pick coming in.
who is playing a line? Is it Atro?
Yeah.
Nah, Kisame. Yeah, nice. I have heard a lot about Atro's Allen, to be honest with
He
you.
plays
So
really well. He's played quite a few Allian games on the Asia server.
Kisame's
I
line
wanna.
is equally good. I'm not even kidding. That guy camps really good.
Oh yes, is Kisame on Allen? Wait. It's the blue side, right? Kisame is on Allen. Yes. Oh, you never know who's pick.
Yeah, you
मुझे तो,
never know at this point. They could just change the
Yes.
roles based on the
कुछ
heroes picked. But then they lose.
personal.
They lose out on a Hayate and they lose out on an Airy. I'm not entirely sure you're going to pick up a Thorn over a Hayate.
There's just a ban.
This probably is just a very comfort pick considering they're taking a Thorn over a Hayate. Uh, there was a where is ban? Where is ban? I guess it was a 24k pure man ban. We're just waiting out for the next two, I think, bans to go
Bans.
through.
But they have already banned Valheim.
Yeah, it is going to be an airy jungle. It's going to be an airy jungle. It's going to be an Omen DS. It's going to be a Hayate AD lane. Just looking forward to see what the mid and the support pick are going to be for the red team. For the blue team, they still need to pick up their mid and jungler. Actually, I don't know why no one's tried this. Why don't you go for a AP jungler and put airy mid? Considering the mobility that airy has, why
AP
not an airy
jungler.
mid? Yeah, go for like a Kira or a Tulin or a Zill and put an airy mid. Well, like how people run a Varus or a Malak mid.
You think Kilgroth? I think he will pick. No, we already have.
Now we already have Omen. There's going to be an Annette support pick coming in. That is going to be an interesting.
But
I
that's a
mean,
good answer to Thane. I think that's a good answer to Thane.
that's a good answer to Thane. That's a good answer to even to Align, if you ask me. You can save backline from someone like an Align using an Annette.
Airy jungle maybe, yeah. Probably it's Irie Jungle.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be an Airy jungle.
Aliester.
Uh, there's a
Ariel.
Veera pick coming in again. People seem to really
What?
like playing Veera in
What is
tournaments for some reason.
happening?
Oh,
What
wait,
is
there's a
happening?
wait. I'm not too sure what just happened. There's an Alistair and a Veera. Was that a mistake? I
Epic.
mean, one's only going to assume that's a mistake.
If you have a thing, why would you go Evira or Aliester?
So who's the jungler on the blue side? I'm not too sure who the wait.
Align
I'm
has to
guessing. I'm
jungle.
I'm pretty sure that was a mistake.
I think Align has to jungle.
Why is there no punish even onto the red side?
Something has happened. Did they want one of the picks or what?
As you guys stream it, I'll be back.
I guess there was a Mina pick
Okay,
and they
okay.
probably need Mina. I mean Mina ban and they probably were planning to pick up a Mina.
But they already had Thane, right?
No, the red side. And probably there was a communication sent across that we plan to pick up that Mina and probably this is just troll picks
Hmm.
just to restart the game because they don't have punish on either side.
But this should not be tolerated, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you've decided it's just going to be two bans, I'm not too sure why you would go and ban ahead, especially a Mina, considering Mina is a prioritized pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is just a
6 minute
yeah
hyper.
6 minute troll game, just so that you can reset and come back. Thorn should go jungle. I don't think that was a thought process. I think they actually wanted to pick up a proper jungler.
Oh, nice. You can surrender that early?
Guess you can in tourney modes.
Nice. That's a nice thing. The lobby is to be remade. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Why are their stats so separated? Why did Irie get 5.4? I think
I
these
guess they
SN
already
exam.
went and picked up a creep.
For him, picking up that event is more important than creating a new lobby.
No.
What? Hmm.
Hey, priorities.
Yeah. That Pure Man guy is also a very good Varus. I have seen him in like
Yeah,
multiple.
yeah, yeah. The whole Varus ban, I think, is a respect ban against him.
Yeah.
Lazy started their mind games, I guess. Oh no, I think it was just a Mina ban, which was probably unexpected, and there was a Mina. Judging by how many miles you walked before you, sir.
Maze, your voice is gone. I have to check up on Maze. What happened?
I'm right here. I'm right here. Sorry, there was a Wi-Fi disconnect.
Okay, okay. Crazy.
Well, you're right, Kisam. I mean, they went and picked up the same heroes up until mid, and I guess now the bans will be a little more not a Mina ban at least coming out. Bro, wrong pick. LA tournament. I mean, this is a different stream. Never mind. Ronin is a good Ryoma player. Ryoma is not available on the server yet. But yes, you're very true. Ronin is a good Scud player, good Tulen player, good Ryoma player.
We are witnessing a Mina pick.
Mina pick. So the whole reset was for the Mina pick. Which is pretty smart, if you ask me, because Align not the most mobile hero. Thorn does not have like a Labial S2 to run away from. So Mina pick does seem pretty crucial. There's a Malak pick again. I'm sorry, but not the biggest fan of Malak yet. Probably over time, people will prove me wrong. I'm sure, because that's generally what happens every time I say I don't like a hero.
I think you just want these guys to win, Broly team to win. That is
Yeah, I
why
want Broly. Yeah, probably because every time I say that the pick doesn't work, the team is not winning, they end up winning. So this is going to be an alliance jungle, I assume then. Oh, it
No.
is a Thorn jungle coming in. You are very right, Debanjan. You got it pretty right. Thorn is jungling on their team.
Yeah, like we faced him today, right? He was playing. Let's see what happens.
Solo wants to come and cast. Why don't you let him in?
Okay. He has to be like right here at Discord for me.
Wait, I'll just message him and tell him that.
Let's see what
Well,
happens.
this is going to be an interesting game. It's going to be Sadness playing Airy, and Sadness is a pretty good Airy player as well.
Yeah.
There's going to be an Anet mid
Call,
against an Illumia mid.
call
So
me.
both are going to CC
Call
hard.
me Senpai is not going jungle this time. Interesting.
This whole best of three is one mid.
Confirm with Solo, na?
He said he's joined a channel.
Okay, okay. I'll get him.
I don't see him though. Yeah, he joined a channel. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have CA Rage.
CA Rage, CA Solo, CA Buddy, CA Brother, VR DRD, everything is him. Solo कुछ बोल?
अरे कुछ बोल ना.
I think call पे होगा वो,
Okay.
क्या पता.
Not sure. But yeah, so the match has started. There have been Mina is trying to try
Yes.
take the red, but then he's going to get caught out by the Thane. So there have been no invades as such up until now.
That is a good damage. My god, look at
Oh
Illumia.
my god, that Illumia damage.
He must have
Oof.
90 Arcana for sure. To do that
For
much
sure.
damage, to do that much damage to Amina.
Oof. Mina's persistent though. Really wants to. Can you drag solo again? Apparently he glitched.
Solo आवाज
Hello.
आ रहा है? हाँ आ रहा है.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Hi big boy.
Top ranker.
बस.
थोड़ा शेयर कर दो ध्यान.
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
CA Rage हमारे सर्वर में
ज्ञान
टॉप 5 में है.
ज्ञान सुना दो सबको. Tell
Yes,
us what are they doing wrong.
I'm just in the match visiting like what they are doing. Okay, might be I'm like little bit 5 seconds behind than you guys because I'm not
अरे
in
नहीं,
live match.
even we are stream sniping, so
Yeah.
Okay,
even
you are also.
we are not watching it live.
Okay.
Score is 1-1 between the two teams up until now.
0-0.
So it's
No,
lazy
I
camp.
mean the whole in the best of three.
अच्छा, sorry.
Okay.
That is a quick
Dragon
dragon take
goes
and
to
look at
yeah.
Hayate. I like Hayate. He's trying to steal the blue. That is a classic Kilgrot trait.
They are going Thorny jungle and versus Airy jungle.
Yeah. Say
So,
goodbye to your blue buff.
the easy stolen
I
from
mean,
like
so Align went down to secure the dragon for the team, but
That
in
Illumia ult.
return, someone needs to show me top. Align might be getting that kill onto that Hayate. I think he will. He should be. Oh, does he secure that kill? Oh, he does not.
Wow.
I really wanted to see that top game fight though. That seems to have been beautiful kiting by that Hayate.
Yep.
But bottom up until then, there is the
Thorn is
red team
gone.
trying to.
They engaging
Yeah.
on the
That is a
Thorn.
very good reset by Thane.
From
Yeah.
that time, they've been trying to invade the right side of the blue team.
हम तुम्हारा blue भी लेंगे हम तुम्हारा red भी लेंगे. It's like that.
They are like
Hmm.
whatever you will give to us, it's a free.
अरे क्योंकि taunt jungle है ना, whenever you have an MN jungle in opposition early game, you know he's not going to do too much. Plus two, not the most mobile.
Yeah, you can
This is
invade him
There
something
like
I
is
do not
another
like.
pause coming in. अरे pauses should be banned in tournaments. If you're lagging, that's your
I
problem.
think that one squad does this every game. This should not be the case.
Okay, Debanjan says Brawly plays with him in rank, so he kind of knew that he was going for a taunt jungle.
no, Brawly is not new to the MM jungle. Brawly is playing like since
Somebody told me today that Brawly guy is off fight. Let's see what
yeah.
happens.
He's not a new to jungle. He's good jungle player with MMs. Like
Used to be
if you
off-fight just reminds me of him being a really good Zuka player.
Yeah, like he was DS laner, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he was a DS laner. See, that's where the Anet really comes to play with that ult. Can really help you in disengaging hard.
Why does Atro only play Lion
I want to know. He plays quite a couple more heroes. We just give him lesser credit. He
Maybe.
plays quite a few heroes actually.
Maybe.
He plays a good Florentino, but I think his best, his scariest DS lane hero according to me is Yenna. He plays a really good Yenna.
They might can swap the lanes. Like Atro can play against Omen because he's very good. And
But
Mala can
they seem to be
go
preferring it this way up until now.
yeah, because Hayate can counter both Allian and Malak. So better that
Yeah.
at least they will win one lane in the like
Very true,
fights.
very true, very true,
So they can like rotate their lanes.
very true.
This is
But
why Raged is like one of top 5 people in the server.
if you are losing one lane, you can force like other lanes as well in the same time.
सही बात है,
So
सही बात
there's a 5 teams
Oh,
like 5v5.
this secure.
No,
So
this
the
is
dragon goes
है. That
to
is a very good ult by Malok.
very good ult by Malik.
yeah.
And I'm telling you, I just need to apparently diss people for them to play well.
They are
Okay.
trying to save women. Nice alert.
Hayate, Hayate trying really hard for that.
But that Hayate damage was pretty high. Even though he went down,
True.
but probably shouldn't have gone in considering how his team were all low HP.
Yeah.
So
No one to
now they
save him.
went for the red invade because the enemy team is pretty much low and they need to
Would you go
recover.
for the red or would you go for that AD? I would have gone for the AD.
No, they were good for the jungle because until like they will win the fights if they have the farm.
Oh, yeah, very true, very true. But then,
And
but then, yeah,
Malak is low now, so they can't take fight because one of them will die against a like Omen or Aerie.
Atro is going for
that's also true.
Hayate.
You can't die on Aerie if it's half HP because after every fourth normal attack it will heal back. So
Yeah,
it can
because of the
sustain a
passive,
lot
correct.
back under the tower than like fights.
हेलो हेलो सोलो सोलो
Yes.
लग रहा है तुमको अभी क्रिम्सन एज पर डिस्कॉर्ड में बुलाया जाएगा
क्यों?
अरे
Yeah,
we
you
are
guys
going to
might have a practice session going on.
we have a team practice session right now.
या ट्रू वो सब नहीं मालूम लेकिन बाकी का प्लान सेम स्टेज द सेम
Okay.
Hello.
So I'm
Am I
leaving
lagging?
guys. Bye.
Like always, bye.
Bye. Enjoy the stream guys. You are having a great time.
Thank you, bro.
टाइम में आ जाना सोलो चला गया भाई उसमें जाकर बोल के आता हूँ
उसमें जाके बोल के आता हूँ.
कितना ही दूर गया होगा
My
He
God,
also plays Brunilda and Wisp. Yeah, we saw him play Brunilda and Wisp. In fact, yesterday and today
very
on
good
Brawl.
Wisp. That
Oh yeah,
was
he
a
solo
very good
carried
Wisp.
the game yesterday with Wisp.
Almost they won that game, right? Almost. That was very good.
Yeah.
चाय पियोगे बॉयज चाय पियोगे
हाँ रे, बहुत देर से
नहीं
बात
हाँ,
कर
दूंगा
रहा
बस
हूँ, बहुत देर से
डिलीवर
बात
करवा
कर
दो।
रहा हूँ, बहुत देर से बात कर रहा हूँ मैं।
डिलीवरी करवा दो। अरे
सबको नहीं
चाय
दिया
के साथ समोसा नहीं तो पकोड़ा भी बेच दो।
ब्रो
हाँ ब्रो
तुम
वो ही मेरा प्रोफेशन है एक्चुअली मैं वही करूंगा मिठाई बनाऊंगा वही करूंगा
Why does Annette work in mid lane? I do not like that. A support
डू
should
डैमेज
not.
डैमेज भी है एंड इसका बहुत
है,
डैमेज
It's
but
a CC. It's a CC.
I do not like that.
It's a CC.
एनेट का शील्ड कनेक्ट करना थोड़ा टफ है बट इट गिव्स अ ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ शील्ड एक्चुअली एनेट का शील्ड बहुत ज्यादा है
Yeah.
Malok
ओके मैं जाता
goes. No, Malok goes out.
Disengages really well with the ult.
Okay.
But that just means that
Omen gets
they might
1v1.
lose the top lane. That just means they might lose the top lane now.
Whom did Omen kill?
On. And I'm not too sure, to be honest, what Thorn was doing there. You're the jungler. Why are you trying to take a 1v1 team when your team is fighting mid lane? Mm.
That one squad
But
is
I'm pretty
actually
sure. But I'm pretty sure you just give Brawly enough time to farm up, and he'll show you what he can do.
true, true, true. Like even I'm waiting for that. Let's see what happens.
Ronan now is very wise. He knows they're constantly going after their red.
True, true.
So he's just giving them vision of the red buff, but they still manage to get to invade and get the red.
Malok goes in.
Good Malakalten, good Malakalten. He gets airy, but now
Hmm.
the red team and the blue team both will have to disengage. Real Cartoons
Hey,
does a really good Hayate ult, gets two people in it.
wait. I'll come in 2 minutes.
They're going to try push mid lane at this point, but I don't think they have enough players. But bot lane is being pushed by Hate. Someone needs to really, save the bot lane tower. Bot lane is getting pushed pretty hard. Alan is not going to try chase that Hayate. He's just going to sit and clear lane, which is probably the smarter thing to do anyway. It's going to get reset to people just taking the jungle for a while, and probably there's going to be a contest around either the DS or the AD, considering it's the 8-minute mark or the 9-minute mark almost. The DS would give you the Drake. AD just gives you additional gold, which at this point I'm not too sure is that helpful considering it's mid game. I would prefer prioritizing the DS, but hey, if no one's contesting the DS, might as well get the AD in. Hayate has good farm. Yes, considering he got those double kills and he's been pushing bot lane from that time, I'm assuming yes, he does. He must be having good farm. Only thing is, I really hope the caster is going to show us the builds and the farms and the pull that up basically. Oh, that was a really good Annette ult. Wow, that was a really good team fight for red team. I did not see that team fight coming in. I did not think they would stomp that team fight. But I guess that Annette ult changed everything. They're going to push both bot lane and middle lane and probably go for the DS. Or can they finish this game at this point? Atro trying his real best to slow it down, but I don't think they have enough. Can they finish this game? Malak ults to kill the minions in the bot lane. Minions coming in from the mid lane. But since the blue team, 4 people are up, Malak dies clearing the bot lane, 3 people up. Illumia is almost dead. Illumia dies to Annette's ult, but you still have Thorn to clear the lane. So the red team, considering they're all pretty low, are going to disengage and recall. They're going to go straight to the DS. I think only Meena recalled. They get the top lane tower. They're going to go for the DS at this point, I'm assuming, but they all are pretty half HP'd. I'm not too sure they can go for the DS immediately. They're going to get contested really hard by the blue team. Yes, yeah, they're not going to go for the DS immediately. They're just going to all recall. get to full HP, and then go for the DS. This is a smarter move. Considering the blue team are behind on gold by a margin, they're not going to contest that DS one bit. And they get the DS. This should be enough closure. They're going to release a DS in the top lane under the tower, get that top lane tower so that they have super minions pushing in from all three lanes. Or are they going to release? No, they're going to release it from top lane. For a second, I thought maybe they'll just release it in the mid lane, right under the core and finish it. But this is a smarter play and a safer play. Get the top lane tower. You'll have super minions push from all three sides. It's hard to come back from that. Allen goes in. I'm not too sure. Okay, I guess the Allen went in to save the top lane tower, but Omen goes in really deep. Good orb. Good orb by Omen. Good orb by Omen. Changes the whole team fight. And that's the end of it. Well, that was a good game. I'm just getting a call. Sorry. Okay, back. I don't know. That's not yet back. One said you can play to solo and come back. He's not back yet. Samsung one still casting, but then the end of the semis, so we'll for the finals. I'm saying the finals will be streamed soon. Not around the time was supposed to be 9 o'clock, but considering both the best of threes are over, the semis are done with. Yes, that was pretty much a storm. That was pretty much a storm. I'm actually pretty surprised that Annette has the highest damage. Did not see that one coming. I assumed I would have done the most damage. But I guess Annette just landed her ults really, really, really well. Well, Flux is now going to be happy about it. But anyway, GG boys. That was now looking forward to probably uh, the finals. That should be it. We'll probably come back live to either stream some rank matches or, you know, hopefully bring you guys the finals again where we stream snipe. But up until then, I'm just going to get out of this Discord and wait for Fluxy to stop the stream. Thank you all for joining. Chai Pillow friends. Hello. Flux.
Sorry. What did I
No
miss?
problem. Game got over. Game
Shit.
over. It
Shit,
was
I'm
a
so
stomp.
sorry.
And you were talking about Annette mid not working, right? Annette did the most damage and probably, did the most in any team fight.
How is that even possible?
So basically, I think they picked up Annette to count. Annette countered really well against Malak. So whenever Malak was ulting, Annette would ult. So
Oh,
Malak's ult would never land properly.
oh my god, that is such a genius thing if you really think about that, right?
Yeah, and that too with the Annette shield, she did 33% of the damage.
Hmm.
So what we streaming rank games now, okay?
Yeah, let's go rank like. Yeah, thank you, boys. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And I will be doing a rank one, like in a different thing. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.